Paul, 3-0 defeat tonight. Just sum up your team's performance first of all.
Yeah, so from start to finish, I felt first half we couldn't get enough control without the ball. We were trying to press high, and Arsenal got through us too often. And even though they didn't open us up all too much, it meant that they could keep possession in our half and play the game where we didn't want it played. So we had to make a change at half time in terms of the shape to get more control without the ball, which won us the ball back, and then we had more of the ball, and we were happy at that point. We wanted more, to create more, even though we had more attempts second half. I still didn't feel we were opening them up as often as we could for the ball we had. And just as we contemplating that next change, that next positive substitution, we conceded, and that sort of took the game away from us.
Yeah, because for that 20-25 minutes in the second half, after you'd made that change at half time, it did seem to be having an effect. You were pressing a lot more and you had a lot more of the football. Yeah,
it was positive. So we took a man out the back line, pushed one higher up, just put players in positions where it was too easy for them in the second half. But as I said, it's an unforgiving league. You know, we can't just expect that to be enough and good enough. And to concede that goal, the second goal, really took the wind out of our sails. And as I said, 3-0, it might be a scoreline that looks harsh, but that's the nature of the league.
Yeah, because the second one felt like the key goal, really, that just take it away from you. The first and the third were excellent goals. The second one potentially one that you could have done better with.
Yeah, definitely. And the third goal, from our point of view, listen, it was positive intent in how we're pressing high, and a great turn in the middle of the pitch, and then really sharp thinking from Lacazette. His movement's quick, but we're playing in a league that we have to be able to deal with, you know. And this team last season, this team the previous seasons, has been able to deal with it. So we have to recognise that, know what's missing, and really strive to put things right.
Does that make it even more frustrating, really? Something I just talked about with John Egan, the fact that this group of players and the individuals have done it. They've done it against Arsenal before. It's just trying to bring that back out of them.
Yeah, bring it back out. And as I said, so for large spells, it was there, without a doubt. The key moments, obviously key personnel missing, we know that. But it's still an opportunity then for other people to step up. And we have to keep considering it that way, because it's this group of players and that has to get us back to them heights that they were at before. So, whilst we'd love everybody fit, everyone available to squad to pick from, we have to deal with the injuries that we dealt with, and we have got people out. Hopefully, Ollie Mack will be okay after coming on today and then having to go off. But as I said, it's just the nature, opportunity for other people, opportunity to learn from these games, to compete against the best, and we have to try and put points on the board as well as performances in these next 7 games.
In terms of individuals sticking their hands up over recent weeks, I mean, Osborne got his goal at Leeds last week, and he's had 2 different roles today. What did you make of him, particularly moving from that sort of left wing back to that kind of number 10 role in the second half?
Yeah, so obviously Ben's played all over when he was at Forest. He's brought energy to the previous 2 games at wing back and done well, as you said, got his goal last week. And just without making a substitution, we're able to change the shape and get Ben around Partey pressing and been able to run off him, which I thought worked well, and it allowed us to keep Dids and Berkey up the top end of the pitch. So I was happy with his energy. As I said, we would have liked more quality from ourselves as a group in the final third and play forward more and be a bit more positive in order to create more chances than we did. I think for the 7 or 8 attempts we had, there were probably only 2 or 3 really good ones. And you know, we can think, yeah, Arsenal defended well, but we've always got to look at ourselves, and no one's going to give us the opportunities. We have to try and create them, and we have to work hard.
That formation you switched to at half time today, is that something potentially that you'll look to use a little bit more in these remaining 7 games?
Yeah, it's a shape that the players are familiar with. It can still suit the same personnel. And we did it to good effect again in the last game against Leeds, and it put us on the front foot, but we just couldn't quite capitalise on the opportunities we had. So yeah, we know whether we start with it, we'll have to wait and see. We've got limited options in certain positions, which really does restrict what we can do, but we don't want to be standing still. What have we got to lose? We just need to keep pushing. If it's a change of shape, it's a change of shape. It's a change of personnel, it's a change of personnel. Everyone wants the same things. Everyone knows that, as I said, we're pushing for performances and points.
Clearly this is before and after you've taken over, but 8 defeats in 9 now, 7 to go. How important is it that you try and pick up at least 1 or 2 wins between now and the end of the season, just for the sort of morale and confidence of everyone around the club?
Morale, confidence, I've said that to the players. And whilst we're doing that, we have to focus on just being better, just getting the most we can from these last 7 games. Everyone connected with the club wants a lift, you know, the players, the staff, the fans, everyone. It's been tough since lockdown, really. You know, it's been tough for everyone all over the country. It's been tough for us as a football club. We know that. So anything we can do to raise spirits, we've got to try as hardest to make sure we do that. Results, performance, as I've said, and just a belief and a spirit that can't falter no matter what happens in terms of results and performances. I think we have to really focus on that spirit and know that next season, whatever happens, whatever league, it's going to be that spirit of everyone connected with the club that brings the good times back.